जीता भारत ने?
नहीं, देखिए, हम लोग को पता है हमने क्या जीता है और क्या नहीं जीता है। बार बार उस चीज के बारे में सोचने का कोई मतलब है नहीं। लास्ट ईयर जब हम लोग ऑस्ट्रेलिया में थे T20 वर्ल्ड कप के वक्त, हमें वो सवाल फिर से तभी भी किया गया था और तभी भी मैंने यही जवाब दिया था कि प्लेयरों को पता है, सबको पता है कि इंडिया ने कब जीता है, कब नहीं जीता है। तो उसके बारे में बार बार सोचना आई डोंट थिंक जायज है। यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन कि अभी क्या सिचुएशन है, कैसे हम अच्छा कर सकते हैं। तो सारे प्लेयर्स, कोचिंग स्टाफ का पूरा ध्यान इसी चीज में है कि हम इस मैच में कैसे अच्छा कर सकते और जीत सकते हैं, क्योंकि जो हो चुका है और जो आगे होने वाला है उसके बारे में सोचने का कोई मतलब है नहीं। प्रेजेंट के बारे में सोचना बहुत जरूरी है। तो हमारी टीम का सारा फोकस फिलहाल इस मैच पर है कि इस मैच को हम कैसे जीत पाएंगे।
Rohit, I know you said you're going to wait until tomorrow to decide upon the team, but how difficult is it to essentially leave out a player like Ravi Ashwin when you consider all that he's achieved in Test cricket if you don't play two spinners?
Yeah, see, I have not said that Ashwin is not going to play. We'll wait until tomorrow, because one thing I have seen here, the pitch actually changes quite a bit day to day. Today it's looking the way it is. Tomorrow it might be slightly different. Who knows? So the message to the boys has been very clear. All 15 must be ready to play at any point in time. And we'll see the conditions tomorrow as well and make that decision as to who gets into that playing 11.
Hey, Rohit. Just talking about this is one of the second or third world title kind of event that you're going to be leading. It's not been such a long time that you've been in the seat also. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind by the time whenever you decide to leave the captaincy? Whenever you move on from captaincy, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
I've gotten the job to make sure that we take Indian cricket forward every time, whoever it is, whether it's me or someone else. Even the guys before, their role was to take Indian cricket forward and win as many games, as many championships as possible. For me also, it'll be the same. I want to win games. I want to win championship. That is what you play for. And yeah, it'll be nice to win some titles, win some extraordinary series, but yeah, like having said that, I genuinely feel that we don't want to put too much pressure on ourselves by overthinking about these kind of stuff. As a captain, like I said, every captain wants to win championship, so I'll be no different. I also want to win championship, and that's what the sport is all about, winning championship. So for me, it'll be nice if I can win 1 or 2 championships, as in when I decide to move on from this job. So it'll be nice. So we'll wait and see what happens. Tomorrow, we'll start another challenging. The next 5 days will be quite challenging for us and gives us the opportunity to win the championship. But we do understand that winning the championship is not easy. You got to do a lot of things right to win the championship. So right now the focus is just on that, how we can come out on top and do well in this game. So the talks, the preparation has just been around that. I haven't really thought about what is going to happen in the future. Honestly, it's always nice because I'm somebody who's always believed that what you have in front of you, focus on that rather than thinking way too ahead, what can happen in the future, what kind of things you want to do. But yeah, there are certain things that I've set in my mind that I want to do. So hopefully I can achieve that.
Rohit, the 10:30 a.m. start, half an hour early, how does that alter the game in England?
How does that?
Alter the game, change the game. Normally it's 11 o'clock.
I mean, see, the last championship we played was also at 10:30. In England, I mean, half an hour difference doesn't make too much of a difference. Honestly, we played a lot of cricket in England in the last two years. So I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference whether it starts at 11 or 10:30. As long as we are focused on what we want to do and things that we want to do, I think it's all good. Like I said, whether it's 10:30, 10:45 or 11, it doesn't really make too much of a difference.
Rohit, recently Ricky Ponting said that English conditions will suit Australia more than India. So what is your take on this venue, the neutral venue?
That's his point of view. He's allowed to give his opinion. Only the time will tell which team has used the conditions really well. The people who are watching the game, the experts, they'll have their opinion. They'll talk a lot of things before the start of a championship like that, a build-up to the championship. But honestly, for us, it doesn't really matter because, we know what is at stake and we need to focus on that. And that is what the team is going to do. Whoever, uses the conditions really well probably will win the game. As simple as that. And also handling the pressure during the course of this 5 days, because there will be times where the teams will be under pressure in this 5 days. So you just got to adapt and handle that pressure really well to come out on top.
Rohit, you talk about adaptability, and I know during the Border Gavaskar Trophy also you talk about preparations, how important it is. So English conditions, we all know that is the toughest place for an opening batter, to face the Red Dukes Ball, and we'll have an early start also. So for someone like Subban Gill, who will be playing his first Test match in England, what going to be your advice to him?
No, actually the way he's batting at the moment, I don't think he needs an advice. It's just about his preparation, how he is prepared in the last 5 or 6 days since he's come back from the IPL. He's played in these conditions before. He played that World Test Championship final, and then he played that one-off Test match which happened last year as well. Gill is somebody who likes to bat. He's a batter who likes to bat, likes to spend a lot of time in the middle. As you saw, I know even though it was a T20 format, but you saw he got big hundreds. Likes to be out there in the middle, and face that challenge. That is what he likes, and that is what I will also hope, and Team India will also hope that he spends a lot of time in the middle and play well, like he's been doing in the last 6 or 8 months. So, to be honest, not really too much to tell him. It's just about for him, giving him that confidence, because he's a very confident player. So it's just about, giving him more and more confidence.
Hi, Rohit. You spoke about the team which handles the pressure better. So what exactly do you tell this team a day before the game, in terms of how to handle the pressure?
Say again, please.
You spoke about, how the team that handles pressure well is also going to have an edge.
Yeah.
So a day before the game, what are you telling the team? What are you talking to them about? How do you handle the pressure? It's a knockout game also.
Yeah.
So just a little bit about that. And have you had a look at the wicket? What did you make of that?
Certainly I cannot talk to anyone right now because there's not many guys who have turned up today. But we're going to have a team briefing today evening. But yeah, look, since the time we've come here, the talk has been around, how we can play well, what are the things we need to do as a team. A lot of the guys in our squad are quite experienced right now. So, and they have been in the situation where there was too much pressure and they've come out on top. So every individual at some stage of their career have faced that kind of pressure. So it's just putting themselves in those situations and thinking about it. Whoever takes the field tomorrow has or have gone through that kind of pressure before in their career. So I don't think I need to talk to them personally about how to handle those situations. They have handled it pretty well. Whoever, like I said, whoever it is from the playing 11, at some stage they have faced that pressure. So it's just about again handling that pressure, thinking about what are the right things to do under pressure at that point in time. And if we can do that all well, I think we will have a good time out in the middle. And talking about the pitch, I saw it yesterday. I didn't have a chance to see it today. 9:15 was the press conference. Never thought it will be so early. So I'll go and have a look at the pitch. But yeah, looks a bit of help for the seamers definitely with the overhead conditions as well. It's going to assist seamers fair bit. I don't know how, drastically, the pitch changes quite a bit in this part of the world. Like, when we played the last test match here in Oval, it looked very similar to this. And then as the game went on, as the day went on, it got better and better, slower and slower. And the reverse swing came into play as well on day 5th. So, yeah, we're going to consider all of those factors and see what will be the right combination for us to go.
Yes. This is obviously the second time India have been in this final. Is there anything you've learned from the game against New Zealand that could be useful to you in this match?
Yeah, look, last time we played, we did make a few mistakes, which we have already spoken about in this group. Obviously, there are a few guys missing from that squad. But yeah, we are quite excited about this squad as well. It's a good challenge to have. And yeah, we know exactly what went wrong for us in the last championship final. So we hopefully will not repeat those kind of things. That is all you want to do as a sportsman. You don't want to repeat mistakes that can get the better results eventually. So I hope we've played the opposition a fair bit in the last 2 or 3 months. So we know what they're capable of. So it's just about considering all the factors and pulling it through.
Rohit, after 2 months of rigorously shuttling down from one city to another during the IPL, so how could you recover from the fatigue? Or it is still continuing?
We've been playing cricket like this for last, I don't know how many years, series after series. I don't know when was the last time we had a good amount of break. But honestly, all the guys are used to playing a lot of cricket now. That is why we talk about this workload management. We try and rest players wherever we can to make sure that they are fresh for this upcoming series and things like that. So this is part of your job now. You do understand that there's a lot of cricket that has been played, but it's important to manage the players, manage their loads, make sure that they're fresh, and we are trying everything we can from our side to make sure that everyone's fresh. And it's not just now, we've been, even last year, we played IPL, then we came to UK, we played that test match, and then we played 3 ODIs, 3 T20s after that. So it's been happening almost every year now like that. So it's nothing new for us. We are quite used to this kind of schedule. But that is where the management comes into play of managing players and their workloads. Thank you, everyone.